urushmaganman opang bilan. Bolalarimizchi. Sen yot. 3 ta bolali rashk qilishga nima bor ekan? Meni ko'rsa choldan olib cholga soladi-yu. Shabnam kelar jay bo'lmasa. Zerikib ketsang opangni.
Meni tashab ketyapsiz. Pochcha. Yo o'rtalaringlarda men qolib ketdim.
Tepangda o'tirib og'zingga suv tomizib o'tiringmi? Nima qilgan ishim yo'qmi? Kim barga kelib janjal qilgin dedi. Sen-ku mayli.
Pochcha. Agar yursiz,
bu kimdir kelar. Xabar olishga. Opang bor ana. Mehriboning.
Oy.
Opang kamida edi, sen ham menga xo'jayinmisan.
Pochcha.
Menimcha
Dabdalasini chiqaraman o'sha Rayhanni. Turkiyasiga ketadi.
Voy,
borib tashlayman. Nega? Asabimga tegayapti.
meni qamoq ko'ngling joyiga tushadimi?
Men hammasini Aydapamga aytaman. Aydapam, Lazzapam, men uchalamiz borib urib kelamiz.
Nima unaqa gapiryapsan?
Yiqilib tushdim.
Rayhonni urushga boribdi barno. Men senga yosh bolamanmi men? Meni tergiysan? Yot. Menda ajrashgan dedingiz Laziga? Senda kelani kalamush deydi. Yo'q,
Ataylab yurmadi-ku bola.
Men ham ataylab qilganim yo'q-ku, oyi.
Qo'lida butilkasi bor ekan, sop qolsa bo'ladi.
Opang kamida edi, sen ham menga xo'jayinmisan.
Pochcha.
Menimcha
Dabdalasini chiqaraman o'sha Rayhanni. Turkiyasiga ketadi.
voy,
borib tashlayman. Nega? Asabimga tegayapti.
meni qamoq ko'ngling joyiga tushadimi?
Men hammasini Aydapamga aytaman.
Hello viewers, welcome back to Drama Speed, the channel where we dive deep into every drama, every scene and every emotions, bringing you not just a review but an experience. Today we are analyzing Rangsizgullar episode 91, a chapter that blends tension, suspense and emotional turmoil in a way that leaves viewer both captivated and unsettled. Episode 91 is not merely a continuation of the story. It is a psychological exploration with characters confront past mistakes, inner fears and unspoken desires. Every glance, every hesitation and every subtle gestures carry the weight of unvoiced truths. Let's step into the world of episode 91. Main review: Rangsizgullar episode 91. Open scene: silence that speaks. The episode begins with a heavy silence. The camera lingers on Maluda sitting alone in a dimly lit room. Her hands are clasped together, her eyes hollow and reflective, portraying sleepless nights and an inner turmoil. She checks her phone repeatedly. Nothing. Silence dominates, creating a sense of dread before any action occurs. The muted colors and dim lighting reinforce the emotional weight of the scene, making it clear that this episode is more about psychology and emotion than external conflict. The stillness itself is unsettling, reminding viewers that sometimes the absence of sound communicates more than dialogue ever could. Aslidin, the weight of guilt. Aslidin appears sitting in a shadowed corners, contemplating his decision. Unlike previous episode, he does not project pride or anger. His guilt is visible and inescapable, a shadow that clings to him relentlessly. He whispers to himself, "I couldn't protect them, and now it's too late." This moment emphasizes the transition of his character. He is no longer evading responsibility. He is facing the consequences of his own choices. His guilt is internal and silent, yet it dominates his presence, showing the audience that sometimes emotional weight is heavier than any physical confrontation. The framing emphasizes isolation with shadows and minimal light, highlighting his inner struggle. Every pause, every hesitation communicates as much as dialogue could, if not more. Nigora vulnerability and resilience. Nigora dominates the emotional landscape of this episode. She walks slowly through dimly lit hallway, fingertips brushing the walls of stability, her gestures, trembling hands, shallow breaths, darting glances make her fear tangible. She whispers softly, even when I try to be strong, my heart still trembles. Her struggle is subtle, psychological, and deeply human. She is both fragile and resilient, a paradox that makes her compelling focal point. The cinematography emphasizes her isolation, capturing the emotional weight of fear, betrayal, and exhaustion in each frame. Shadows of the past, unseen threats. Episode 91 heightens suspense by reintroducing threats from the past, reflections, shadows at the edge of frames, and paint a fear of betrayal, exhaustion build a sense of unease. The danger is amplified and never fully shown, creating tension without action. Viewers sense that threat before the characters do, making every step they take feel heavy with anticipation. This technique exemplifies the power of psychological storytelling by keeping danger unseen. The episode forces the audience to confront their own fears alongside the characters. Silent confrontation, emotion without words. The confrontation between Aslidin and Nigora is one of the episode's most compelling sequences. There is no shouting, no dramatic gestures. Instead, every emotion is communicated through glances, gestures, and pauses. Nigora lowers her eyes. Aslidin unlenches his fist. A subtle nod, a shaky breath. Each gesture carries weight. This scene demonstrates that silence can be more expressive than dialogue. Every unspoken moment allows the audience to feel the tension, fear, and emotional stakes as though they were standing in the room with characters. Jahveer's arrival presents over dialogue. So, Jahveer entrance is tense but understand. He softly says, "Do not be alone." Maluda freezes her breath, quickening. This is not reconciliation. It is moment of silent support or a reminder that sometimes being present is more meaningful than speaking. The subtlety of the scene elevates the episode emotional stakes and the demonstrating that small actions often carry the deepest impact. She presses keys drop and the screen cuts to black. No music, no dramatic resolution, only raw suspense and lingering unease. This ending reinforces the episode's central theme. Emotional tension can be more powerful. Episode 91 of Rangsizgullar is a master class in psychological storytelling, emotional depth, and suspenseful pacing. It demonstrates that drama does not need action, loud dialogues, or musical things to leave an impact. Instead, it relies on fear that is amplified rather than shown, guilt that is felt rather than spoken, memories that haunt the present, subtle interactions that carry enormous emotional weight. Every frame, every sound or lake thereof contributes to psychological and emotional experience that captivates the audience. Drama Spiel brings not just reviews but experiences, guiding viewers through the emotional and psychological journeys of the characters. Episode 91 is a turning point, highlighting the fragility, resilience, and complexity of human emotions. Emotional battles are often internal, silence can be louder than words. So,